Hi everyone, it's Margaret Manning here with 60andMe. Thank you for being here today. Now 60andMe is a community of women who are aging beautifully, over 60 and still having a passion for makeup and beauty, skincare. I do product reviews and tutorials on things that I think are going to be interesting to our age demographic. Now I'm 72, so I have skin that has definitely got all those characteristics, wrinkling and age spots. And, I'm really, honestly, as I've said many times before, totally at peace with that. I love my skin and I love being alive. I think that's the key priority as you get a little older. But, I love makeup, and especially during the last year, I've really learned a lot about makeup and watched a lot of other beauty bloggers and, just experimenting now more with indie brands. Brands are not so mainstream, people that are trying to do innovative things with makeup. Now, I'm excited to show this product line to you today because it's new to me and I've just had such fun with it so far. But I'm a little bit intimidated and nervous about it because it is a type of makeup product and using techniques that I'm really not an expert at. I'm not a makeup artist, but I bought some of the products and I've experimented with them. I've made some mistakes. I've learned some lessons, but I wanted to introduce you to Danessa Myricks. Now, Danessa Myricks is a woman who describes herself as a self-taught makeup artist, photographer, entrepreneur, founder, mother, Black woman. And that is the way she describes herself on her website, Danessa Myricks. MyricksBeauty.com. And it's a fascinating story of how she started the brand. She was in corporate world. She was in a position where she was watching people doing makeup and for interviews and so on. And she thought, I want to be doing that. Like, I love makeup and I want to try that. So she came up with her own makeup line. It has really gone a little bit viral and she's now super popular, and a lot of people respect her so much for what she has done with multi-purpose makeup. Now, I wouldn't say there's an incredible range of products, but there's definitely a shade choice. She says on her website, and I'll read this because I think it's really powerful. She says, in a world focused on labels, Danessa Myricks has continually broken boundaries and built a world of beauty for people of all races, ages, and genders. So I felt that she was talking to me. I think she was talking to older women of all nationalities and races, and I think you'll see this in her product line. Now, there's some things here that you need to be aware of with color. If you are looking to purchase some of her products, I have no affiliation with her at all, so you'll have to go to the website and check it out. But the colors are very, very interesting. The website, in my opinion, does not do a great job of showing the different colors in their true sense. So just be aware. Now, the good thing is her foundation, you can actually purchase a sample for $5, and then the regular one I think then the full size costs about $20. So I would say go ahead, and this is the size that you get for a sample, because what's happened when and I'll show you the foundation color that I chose, is that it was a little bit too light for me, so I went to what I thought was too dark, and I thought what the next level down would be a little lighter shade. Well, it turned out that it was a completely different undertone. So to go from N30, which is what I purchased, wherever I can find it here, because they all look the same. This is my beautiful packaging too, D30. I went down to 275 and it was totally different. So I'm going to start in a second with applying some of this makeup and showing it to you. But I wanted to just start by saying my hydration is a big issue for me. My skin is getting so dry, and so I have to be careful that I don't use a product that is too matte. Now, she promotes her foundation as a matte glow, I think is matte and glowy, which sounds really, really interesting. But you'll see when I start to apply it why that is the case. It is definitely full coverage. So if you don't like full coverage makeup, then you probably don't want to be looking at this product. But it's fascinating. So, and the way she's done colors and the ways to use the colors on your eyes and your cheeks and your lips is just wonderful. It's really energizing and fun. So let's do it. Now, first of all, just to say, I started with my totally clear skin, and I put on it my Growing Younger Gracefully serum, which I use all the time. I put that on about an hour ago because I wanted it to sink in. There is a luminous product that I'm going to try. It's called Prism Fx, which is another one of her products that is meant to be put on before foundation as a hydration. So I didn't want to have too much going on, but you can see I've got a bit of a glow because of the Growing Younger Gracefully. And by the way, I'll put everything in the description section below so you can see what I'm using. So now, eyebrows, I did my eyebrows. At least I started to make a step. I might actually fine tune them, but I find it really hard to do my eyebrows using my phone to record this video. And it's just kind of awkward to hold a mirror and do that at the same time. Everything else I can do just to show you right now, but eyebrows are, at least an attempt at eyebrows has been started. So let's start with this Prism Fx. Now I've got some notes here because I want to make sure I actually describe the products properly. Prism Fx is known as a hydrating lotion. It costs $28 and it comes in 3 or 4 different shades. There's a clear, a peach, which is what I've got because I thought that might help with my skin color correction. But I'm going to apply some of that just on my, it's got a nice pump. Her products are super well packaged and designed, but I'm going to just put a little bit on my face of this Prism Fx. And as soon as I put it on, you'll start to see the color that it gives you. And it is hydrating. But trust me, with the foundation that I'm going to put on, her foundation, you do need a bit of underneath hydration. So let's just put a bit more. And I'm just putting tiny amounts on my fingers here. Okay, so this is the Prism Fx in the peach color. It's hydrating lotion. I don't want to rush today because I really feel like this makeup line really encourages the art of applying makeup. So I'm sorry it's going to be maybe a little bit longer than usual, but I just wanted to make sure that you see it as it's being, unfolding. So that's the Prism Fx hydrating lotion. Now the foundation, as I said, I'm using in N03. Oh, I do want to do one more thing under my eyes before I start. This is my Becca under eye primer. I'm going to try to just be careful under eyes because as it's such a matte foundation. Now, the thing about this product, this foundation, is it's marketed as a concealer and foundation in one. And often that to me just means that, they're saying it's a bit fuller coverage, but, and it is. But I wanted just to make sure I don't get too much under my eyes because that's not where I need more coverage. So the foundation pump again, the foundation actually sells for, I'm just going to get the price here. I think it's about 20 something. Let me think here. Where is it here? It's about 28, I think, but the small samples. And I would advise you, if you are uncertain at all about color, go ahead and order some of the samples at $5 because then you'll know what's best for you. This one is a little bit dark for me, but I'm going to use it. In fact, when I put it on, you'll see how it looks like it's, a little bit light, but here we go. It's a totally unique brand. I'm going to put it on the brush, actually. That's what I'm going to do. And just, now, trust me, you do not need very much. I'm putting probably half a pump. And don't dab it in really darkly or heavily. Just put it on. I'm hardly touching my face with this brush. Trust me. Can you see how that is covering? You can use your fingers too. It's kind of a makeup artist palette because it's really finger friendly. But you can see I'm still using the same half a pump that I put on my brush. And don't freak out at the color yet because it dries down. But also I just wanted to show you the texture of this and the depth of the color. And I'm not going to rush through this. I'm just going to show you just gently applying. And I will put under my eyes, but very lightly. Still the same brush, the same half a pump. This stuff lasts forever. I mean, it's really full coverage. Now, after I've sort of placed it on, I think I'm going to just check in my mirror to make sure it's even at this point. I know it's not the right color, but don't worry. I'm going to just gently put it all over my face. Don't forget the bit of your ears too. And I'm going to put it on my lids. Considering that it is such a full coverage foundation, it is very lightweight. You'll find that your skin actually still looks like skin under this foundation. I'm actually spending a bit more time than I would on foundation today because it's kind of the base on which everything else falls into place. Okay, so I think, now you can see how the cover is on that. My age spot has gone completely. I've got another one over here which is disappeared. You really don't need a concealer with this product, trust me. If you've got any kinds of acne scars or whatever, just go gently, but it's super easy. I'm going to just dab under my eyes here to make sure, because it does dry down, and I want to make sure I just fill that in there, make sure I get the inside section here. I really do love this foundation. But what I'm going to do, following the instructions that I've read here, is to basically buff it in. I'm going to take this other brush here, but just take the time to really blend it in. And I think Wayne Goss is a great believer in this technique. I'm just going to grab a little teeny bit there because I think I missed a piece. Okay, and just keep buffing. Even when you think you've buffed enough, buff some more. And just keep going with it, making it penetrate your skin. I think that's the secret. And I'm going to go up here. Yeah, and just keep working. I'm using a double-sided brush, by the way. I got this one from, it's called Do You Care? It was just advertised somewhere. It was a set, and I got it, and I love this brush. It's got this is meant to be concealer, and this is your foundation. And then on the other brush I've got, it has your bronzer and blush. I'll show you in a sec. Okay, so I don't want to go too long here, but you get the idea. Just move it, work it in really, really well, and that's it. What do you think? I really, really like this foundation. I hope I blended it in well enough. So now I'm going to go on to blush. Actually, yes, I'll do blush next. There's a product that that Danessa Myricks uses or produces called, well, there's two color products. There's Vision, make sure I get this one right, Vision Cream Cover, which comes in a lovely little tube like this. And it's a doe foot product. This is a product called Ballerina Shoes. Most of the bloggers that you'll see talking about Danessa Myricks will use this as an example, but it's a very peachy color. I'll put it on my hand and you'll see it immediately, the color, it being so strong and pigmented. Can you see that? That's the Ballerina Shoes. But I found that was a bit too dark for me. And actually, but you can blend this in. That's the thing that's so wonderful. I went to a slightly pinkier color called, what's it called? Something like Bread and Butter. Bread and Butter is a pinker color, and I'm going to use that today. But I'll show you. And I'm honestly just putting a tiny amount on my hand. It's just dots, literally. And there's the pink color below. So I'm going to go with this pinky color because I just think it's a little bit better suited to my skin color, more cooler color. Now here's that. Now this is the doe foot applicator. It's kind of bent. It's very interesting. But I'm going to wipe it off. Just make sure I've got so little on my cheek, on my application device here. And I'm going to just go like this. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Watch this. It's incredible how pigmented this is. I'm going to look for my brush that's got the blush on it. Okay, I'm just going to gently apply this. I am going carefully because I have learned from experience. Did you see how much I put on there? It was such a tiny amount. And that's what it, now that's the very sort of one coat, but you can see already what that's doing to my skin. It's just remarkable. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. And as I said, I'm hardly putting any on at all. Okay. And again, just buff it in. But you can see the color that's starting to form. I don't think I'm going to even use any bronzer, but she's got different colors in this Vision cream cover that is dark enough that you could use for a bronzer. I think I'm going to look in a second. I think there's about 8 different colors in this range. Okay, look at that. you know, I want to put more on because I just love it, but I'm just hesitant. I don't think it needs any more. And I'm just going to play with that. Now, you can also use this on your eyes. And I think I might try that because it's one of these, like I said, multi-purpose products. I just think that's so, so pretty. And you saw, I used a dab, not even a dab, less than a dab. So I'm putting that back. And by the way, these are all cream products, so make sure that you seal them really, really well. Now, this particular color, though, I'm going to use on my eyes. But first, because I'm knocking things over. They're very cylindrical, these things, and if you put them straight up, they tip over. You have to lay them down. I'm going to use my Mario Eye Prep, which is very well used. It's two concealers and a powder. And I'm going to put that on because I like how it just gets my eyes ready for application of any kind of eye product. It's a cream, but quite a thick cream, but I really, really love it. I just bought my second one of these because I was running out already. I very, very rarely hit pan, as they say, or like, you know, get down to the bottom. And I put the lighter concealer color underneath my brows. And of course, you can play with Danessa Myricks products to do the same effect because she's got white, creams, nudes, all kinds of these colors that you can play with. But I'm just going to play with my Mario because I know how to use that and I like it. So that's that. Okay, now I'm going to take that same color, that bread and butter. Make sure I get the right one here. I think it rolled away. Okay, let's see. Bread and butter. Are you bread and butter? Yes. And by the way, there are some gorgeous colors. I'm just going to look on this Vision Cream color on my computer and see how many. Oh my gosh, there's like 20, 30 different colors. And the foundation, by the way, comes in 27 colors, I believe. So it's very, very versatile and across a wide spectrum. So I'm going to take this bread and butter. I'm just going to put a dab on my hand, or right here, just a tiny bit. And then I'm going to take another one of these colors, which is, if I can find it, here it is. It's a light taupey, creamy color. Same thing, Vision Cream color. And this one is in the color taupe, I think. Hold on. I need my magnifying glass. Seriously, when are they going to start putting... Oh, it's Tiara. Tiara is the color. Started with the T, but it's a very light color. And now this can be used as an eyeshadow, like a one-step eyeshadow, but I'm going to blend it with that bread and butter. And because I want something pinky on my lids. And I'm just taking it, I'm going to blend it together. I think I've even got too much pink. I'm going to have to put a bit more of the light color. Seriously, this is so, so pigmented. Okay, so I'm dabbing it on my finger. I've just been rubbing it all together here and turned it into this kind of, it's like a palette. In fact, I've got something else I'm going to show you in a minute that she makes. It's like a paint pot. I mean, you literally can put any color together that you like with some of her color palettes. They're just so fun. But anyway, this is the Vision Cream mixture. I'm going to just place it on my lids. Oops, I didn't blend that so well. I'm going to get a brush in a sec. Do you see how that's gone on? And I'm just in the state of mind right now about eyeshadows and cream eyeshadows that I just put it on my lid. I just don't even bother with trying to, you know, just do the tonal things and the V pieces and the edges and, you know, transition lines. I just, you know, put it on my lid and I just enjoy a beautiful kind of one-stop color. But honestly, I just think this combination, I'm just dabbing it on, is just so, so pretty. And so you can use that just by itself. You can mix it together. I'm going to just have to wipe my hand though because it's getting really full of beautiful colors. And I want to show you some more. So I'm going to wipe here. Okay. So that to me is a perfect eye color, and it's monochrome because it's blending with the cheek colors. I might just, oh my gosh, should I do this? I might just put a teeny, literally teeny piece of make sure I get the right one here. Oops. I want to make sure I'm putting the right colors. The print, I'm afraid, on the bottom of the boxes or the bottom of the jars is super, super small, and it's really, really hard to see unless you have super eyes. Okay, so I really, really like that. I'm going to pop some more of this. Shall I do it? Yeah, I'm going to put one more piece. Oh my goodness, okay. Really don't need to do this, Margaret. Okay. All right, one more step here in this beautiful, and I really do feel like an artist just putting this all together in a magic Magic time. Okay, hold on. Yeah, be careful with the cream products. So I've actually found that with one of my other products, it's actually started to get a little bit dry. So here we go. Oh my God, I shouldn't have done that. Okay. I'm going to do it though. All right. I just love blush. I really do. And I'm going to put some highlighter on in a second so it will tone down. Okay. There's ballet slippers. I'm not ballet slippers. That's some bread and butter. Okay. So honestly, I could go on forever with this. I really, really like it, but I'm going to stop now just so you get the idea. And with my eye, I think I'm going to play with that a teeny bit more. This bread and butter and the light color. I want it a bit lighter. Let me just play with that some more. But I hope you're enjoying this. I mean, I do honestly feel like it's an art class. It's not so much a makeup application. It's just an art. Oh, here, that's better. It's a little bit lighter. Okay. I really love these products. Okay. Try to keep the mirror out of the way there so you can see what I'm doing. And you can bring it just a little bit above your eye as well. Okay. I just think that's so, so pretty. All right, where's my brush? Because I'm going to just do a little bit of just gentle blending here. So it goes up a little teeny bit. So it's not, this is not a sharp line. You can just bring it up a teeny bit. You can apply this with brushes too. It's totally fine. I'm going to pop some eye mascara on here so that you can get the whole appearance of what that does to your eye. It's just gorgeous. Okay, where's my mascara? I'm going to use my Sky High, Maybelline Sky High. It's in very black. I love this particular mascara. I'm going to blend it with something else, so I'm going to do two mascaras today. But this one gives me actually pretty good length. I don't know if you've discovered this mascara, but it really gives lovely length, but not a lot of volume. And to be honest with you, I think going out just day to day, I would just do this. I would just use this one. I'm going to try to do this without smudging. And I think probably this is one of my favorite mascaras for just everyday use. It's just delicate and pretty, and I like it. But I'm going to play because I wanted something a little bit darker on the eyes. So I've got another mascara that I love, which is in front of me. It's actually by Radiant Cosmetics, and it's called, I think it's called, what's it called? Like Mega or something like that. Can't get the name of it, but it's beautiful. Radiant Cosmetics. I'll leave all this stuff in the section below. It has got a huge brush. Huge, huge, huge. Where's my tissues? I need a tissue. I'll show you the brush in a sec. Can you see this brush? It's made very large, but I love it because it gives me volume, and I really wanted a bit of volume today. So let me go over the Sky High, and you'll see why I did this. Okay, can you see the difference? So it's nice, I think, to combine sometimes a mascara that is gives you length, and then another one that gives you volume, because it's hard to find one that does both. I know there are some lovely mascaras, but for me, this worked out to be a nice combination. And that's what I think is wonderful about the Danessa Myricks products, is that they're designed to make you think differently about makeup. You know, that it's playful, that it's fun, that it can be beautiful, and it can be extreme, or it can be very simple. So that's the eyes. And same color as the cheeks. I really, really like that concept, and so I hope that you've enjoyed watching that. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of another product that she has, which is a highlighter. I don't normally wear a highlighter. I don't know if I've got some information on it here. They've got not too many colors, but it's this one is magnifying glass. I think it's called Radiance, and you'll see all this on there online, but I'm going to put a teeny, teeny bit, again, a nice pump on my cheeks. Because just because there's no reason why not. I'm just going to pop this on. I can find it and just put it on the tops of my, too much. This is the thing, you do not need a lot. You just don't need a lot. And don't go too high, because if you've got any kind of wrinkles or any kind of not imperfections, but just creasing at under the eyes, highlighter will pull it out. So, and as you notice, I really didn't put any additional concealer under my eyes. It did actually, for me, work. Some people have said it doesn't work for them as a concealer, but it did for me. So I just put a teeny bit of nice highlighter on there. Can you see that glow? So it is a matte foundation, absolutely. But look how it looks. It's glowy. All the other products brought it to life. Now, there is another product I want to mention here. I'm not going to use it today, but I'm going to show you because it's kind of, in a way, her, the main product that everybody is so, crazy about. And that is this thing called Color Fix. Now, Color Fix comes in little tubes like this. And I wanted to do kind of a monochrome with the cheeks and eyes today, so I didn't add any of these. But these, I've chosen all pink actually because they just look beautiful. But they are colored pigments that you can put, again, on your cheeks, on your eyes, on your lips, everywhere. I'm going to play with my lips in a sec. I hope I brought some lipstick. I think I may have forgotten my lipstick. Oh well, we'll just have to work it out here. But anyway, I'll show you what this is. The first one is called... Okay, I'll do that one last because that's actually quite a dramatic one. Okay, this one is called... I think it's... honestly... Romance. I've got Romance and Latte. This is Romance. Okay. These Color Fix products cost, I think, about $18. So you can experiment and have fun. So I put like a tiny dot there. And I'm going to... That's Romance. The next one is Latte. The colors are just stunning. You watch, you see these. I'm going to have to put them apart so you can actually see them. And then the final one is a foil. This Color Fix comes in different finishes. And this last one, oh my goodness, that was too much. And again, this is the challenge, is you've got to just use a tiny, tiny amount. So I will do first the foil. Oops, if I can just... Okay, and this is like amazing. Can you see the different shades? It's like pinky coral. That's the Venus, the Latte, and Romance. I'll just rub these. Okay, so that's the Romance. Oh, sorry, that's the Venus. This is the Romance and Latte. And the colors, you can just sit here and play with them. I've actually put way too much on for you to actually get the this sort of essential nature of them. I'm going to try to make them a little bit more blendable here. You can see how they blend together. Crazy colors and beautiful, beautiful textures. So that's the Color Fix, which a lot of people are loving. And again, they've got 30 plus colors. I'm going to wipe my hands here so that I feel like Van Gogh or somebody, just a crazy painter. But you'll love those, I think. Color Fix is gorgeous, and it's at $18 each. And then finally, I will show you the lipstick, this is what I can use for lipstick, palette, which is a multi-use palette. Now, don't freak out because it's amazing. There's two versions of this particular color palette. Okay, here we go. It's just a pot of paint, of paint colors for your face, eyes, lips, cheeks, everywhere, body. And this is remarkable. It's $44, but I figured that with this, you can make just about any color combination. It's got everything from like a darkish brown, which you probably could use for a bronzer, to peach-colored lipsticks, pink-colored lipsticks, eyeshadows, cream blushes, all kinds of possibilities. It's just amazing. So I'm going to use one of these pinks on my lips as lipstick. I'm going to grab my, where's my little Kiko's lip liner. I had a lip liner somewhere here. My desk is full of things. I'll leave it for now. But the pink, I think, is what I'm going to choose. I'm going to go for, well, let's see. I think the darker pink here, this one here, and then maybe top it up with something light. And also maybe play with the Fission cream as well. So let me put this on my finger and apply it to my lips. I'm in a pinky mood today, so we'll do that. And here we go. This is a bit more fuchsia, but you can see how it goes on as lipstick. It's just gorgeous. And I'm going to... I notice my fingers are covered in product. Oh, wow. I just noticed something. See, I didn't do a terribly good job of blending. That's the fuchsia color, but that's too darky for me. But I'm going to, there's a really pretty, very much different color pink. It's the very bright one here. Anyway. Okay, I'm going to play with lipsticks until I get the right color. Okay, that's still a little too mauvey. So now I'm going to go for my pinky pink. Oh, wow. This is really bright. I'm putting these on. They just feel so good. They feel like the most luxurious lipstick that you could ever put on your lips. And I've worn these before as lipstick, so they absolutely do stay. You might want to pop a bit of gloss on or some just a teeny dab of powder, but they're just stunning, stunning colors. And I'm just going to, I don't have a lip brush with me here, but I do have my Kiko's, it appeared out of nowhere, my lip liner, which I'm going to use just to sort of pull it together. Wow, that's a beautiful color. I think I used a teeny bit too much. But most of all, I wanted to show you how that palette works. I mean, how you can actually do things to kind of blend colors and create magical combinations. And I think that looks okay with this combination. It's a bit bright. It's on my teeth. But it's great. I love it. Danessa Myricks, thank you so much for doing this, for doing this product line and for experimenting in areas that women of all ages are interested in, experiencing. It's just so fun. And I actually did order the other darker sort of taupey colored palette, mixed colors. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun to play with that as well. So I think that for me, the foundation really was a star, because I do like a bit of full coverage, and I do also like it to be glowy. So for me, that the magic that she used to create that, I'm just checking that blend. And by the way, I've got a lot of wrinkles, and it's not really setting in the wrinkle lines at all. So I'm happy with that. The foundation cream really was great. The Vision cream, I really, really love the Vision cream cover. I really like that color that I was able to use on my eyes and my cheeks. I'm so sorry this has gone on a little bit, but I really hope that you enjoyed it. It was hard to apply these things quickly. And I think that's the beautiful thing about Danessa Myricks. And once you know what you love, you can do this in 5 minutes. It's just a matter of, choosing the right colors. But I wanted to show you everything and let you have a chance to absorb it and understand it and make some decisions yourself. Go check out the website. It's a really lovely site, and I think that you'll enjoy it. And I'm going to just finish with a tiny bit of powder. I wouldn't normally do this, but my L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour, it's like a standby. I'm just going to put it on just to tone down everything a little teeny bit. Dab it on a huge brush here, which I always use. Blow off any excess and just go back and you'll see that even just a little teeny bit of powder tones it all down nicely. Okay, that's my Danessa Myricks tutorial and demonstration and impressions. Hope that you enjoyed it. If you have any comments, if you're trying this product yourself, share what you've discovered about it and what you love. And we'll be back again with another video. If you've got any other indie lines that you'd like me to try, please tell me where I can go, because I really am interested in supporting local businesses like Danessa Myricks. So take very good care, everybody. Have a fabulous day, and we will see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.